So you said we can't search the car? Okay.
What? I didn't do nothing wrong for you to search the car.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. While my partner was behind you and prior to activating his lights and sirens, he observed furtive movements, which is movements into certain areas. So we're gonna check where those movements were and only where those movements were, okay? Can you step out of the vehicle, please?
What?
Step out of the vehicle, please. Undo your seatbelt. Because we don't know if you're hiding weapons, guns, grenades, anything, man. We're doing our job.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer, former sheriff's deputy. And in today's video, we're going to see exactly why I always tell you guys never answer trick questions by the police. We're going to take a look at a driver by the name of Mr. Jarvis, who was stopped by the Daytona Beach Police Department located in Florida. And after the stop, things get a little ugly. But before they get ugly, trick questions are presented. This video has been covered before, but I had to add something to it because I wanted to talk about these questions that police ask and allow you to see what happens if you allow yourself to be tricked into answering these questions. Let's check out this video.
Yes, sir.
Where you coming from?
From the gas station.
Where were you before that?
The apartment right there. Where I stay at. Yes, sir. 208. Sarah. You got Sarah, you got Collins, and you got Dawn.
Anything you need to worry about?
No. My insurance, I just got.
You're right, man. Your arm's bleeding.
Yeah, I know. I got to a little wreck.
You got into a wreck?
Little wreck. Little infection I caught. This is administration. Grab my wallet.
Again, no weapons or anything in here, man, other than that knife there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, just don't make any movements toward it. I appreciate it, man.
Also?
Yes, sir.
So who are you visiting over there?
Dawn and Colin, the owner of the house.
Which apartment was it?
208. Yes, sir.
Sit tight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been staying out of trouble. I don't want no problems. Been working, doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
When's the last time you got in trouble?
Like well, actually I went to jail when I first got out of prison. And then, well, they dropped the charge because it wasn't mine anyway.
When'd you get out of prison?
9 months ago.
9 months ago. What'd you serve time for? Selling drugs. What kind of drugs? What kind of drugs?
Crack.
Crack.
That's when I was young, though.
Okay. How long did you do?
6 years.
6 years for crack. I got you.
Before that, I did 13 years though.
So you've done what? A total of 19 years? All for narcotics?
But I done did it. I finished my parole, everything's been out, working. I'm a saute chef at Bubba Gums.
You work at Bubba Gums? What'd you do there?
Saute chef.
Saute chef? Very nice.
I got 2 kids. I'm 40 years old now. I'm over that shit.
So you're not on probation or anything from the last time you went to the county?
No, sir.
No? What was that arrest for that they dropped, you said?
Possession.
Possession?
Yeah, but it wasn't me. It was like 3 people went to jail.
Oh, so it was mutual possession because nobody admitted to it. So it's like what, someone in the center console or cup holder?
Outside. I went in the car. I just bought this.
So I read a comment down below in the comment section, and it stated that, hey, Abiyah, I think everyone at this point knows their rights and what they should and should not do when it comes to the police. But as we can see in this video and several other videos just like this one, there are still tons of people who still do not know exactly how to operate or what to do when dealing with police. And in this particular video, we see Mr. Jarvis should not have answered any of these questions. Now, the driver or the police officer who pulled the driver over, you could hear him asking, and it's kind of low. He's asking, where are you coming from? And we all know that these are questions that we're not supposed to answer, but some people still do not know. But even worse than that, The passenger side police officer, he's asking, hey, so were you ever arrested? Why were you arrested? How much time did you serve? Now, Mr. Jarvis is answering these questions, and he's doing so, I understand he's doing so to try to dispel any suspicion that the police officer may have. Hey, I was younger. I'm now 40. I have 2 kids. The problem with this approach is this. When you answer those questions and you tell that police officer that you have been arrested and I was arrested for drugs, they don't believe now that you're 40, you have been rehabilitated or you've made some type of a change. Police are always going to believe you're the same person who made the mistake 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And for that reason, for Mr. Jarvis answering those questions, we're going to see where this leads to. It's all based on the suspicion because Mr. Jarvis told the police officer his past criminal history. Let's continue to check this out.
My license is good. I paid all my court costs. I paid everything. I've been working, saving my money.
Okay.
I just finally, my license is legit finally. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Finally clean. I got insurance on my car. I just bought the car from the car lot. I'm good. I'm staying out of trouble.
Did he tell you why he pulled you over?
Yeah, somebody, I didn't stop at the little thing right there, coming out of the thing.
Oh yeah, when you're exiting private property, crossing a state sidewalk or city sidewalk onto a city roadway, you must treat it like an actual stop sign, coming to a complete stop and then proceeding into the intersection. Also, you can't have this stuff hanging from your rear view. Because, I mean, per statute, it is illegal. Because it's technically obstructed driver's view. So you said we can't search the car? Okay.
I didn't do nothing wrong for you to search the car.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. While my partner was behind you and prior to activating his lights and sirens, he observed furtive movements, which is movements into certain areas. So we're going to check where those movements were and only where those movements were, okay? Can you step out of the vehicle, please? Step out of the vehicle, please. Undo your seatbelt. Because we don't know if you're hiding weapons, guns, grenades, anything, man. We're doing our job, so we're just doing our job, sir. Please step out of the vehicle.
I didn't do nothing wrong, though, man.
Please step out of the vehicle. We observe furtive movements, so we are just doing our job.
I'll let you see what I'm at. Look, I got no drugs on me. Look, you can search my pocket. I'm just saying. Search my pocket. I'm gonna watch him because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Have him sit back there. No, I don't want him standing right next to me.
Right there. He can't stand next to him.
For what? I'm
right
saying.
there.
No, man, because this is bullshit, man. I want to talk to somebody, man, because this is bullshit, man. I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
You're gonna make it worse.
I'm saying I didn't do nothing wrong to y'all, man.
You don't have nothing in here.
I had my seatbelt on, I had everything, y'all harassing me.
I know, but when we observe someone making furtive
It makes no
movements,
sense. I sit on my arm the whole time, sir.
when we observe furtive movements,
Y'all don't treat me like that, man.
case law backs it up.
Actually, case law does not back this up, as we all know. Actually, case law says the complete opposite of what this officer just stated. Rodriguez versus the United States is a well-known case where the driver was pulled over by the police and he was given a warning. And after the warning was given by the police officer wanted to search the vehicle or bring a drug detection dog out to sniff the vehicle. After Mr. Rodriguez said no, then the police officer pulls him out of the vehicle. They have the dog go around the vehicle and they do find narcotics. Mr. Rodriguez is arrested and he is charged. But the case was overturned by the United States Supreme Court, stating that once the warning was given and Mr. Rodriguez had received his warning, the traffic stop at that point was over. Everything that happened afterward was a violation of his rights, just like in this video. The driver's side police officer gave Mr. Jarvis his warning. At that point, the traffic stop is over, but the passenger side police officer is now requesting or demanding to search the vehicle. This is identical. And it's an identical situation to Rodriguez versus the United States.
Where we can search where that was, because we don't know if you're hiding weapons, trying to access a weapon.
Look, just only, come on, I don't have
And if there's nothing there, there's nothing there, man.
Then you go on your way. That's it.
Man, no,
As simple
I'm
as that.
Somebody, man. No, you can't search my car, man.
Get out of the car.
No, that's bullshit,
Get out of the car.
man. No, that's bullshit. No, I'm not doing
Get out of
nothing,
the car.
man. No, don't grab me now.
You're about to go to jail.
Don't grab me, man.
Get out of the car.
Come on, don't do me like that, man.
Get out of the car.
I want to talk to somebody, man.
Get out of the car. You can talk to them when they get here.
Get out.
Hey,
Get out.
y'all see this bullshit, man. Man, come on, man.
Don't do it, man.
Fuck y'all, man.
Fuck. Five 7 Central Car 112F. We got Agbat Leo.
Central Units Merge Traffic, 3057 Agbat, Elio.
That car signal 4 at the end of.
Kill me, bro. You trying to fucking kill me, bro. I didn't do fucking nothing wrong, man. Get him.
Hey, this is fucking crazy, bro. He did this shit, man.
Just stay right there.
Hey, bro, this is fucking crazy, y'all. Man, this man did this shit, bro.
You guys good?
Hey, bro, he's still telling me, bro, you gotta kill me, bro. This is fucking crazy, y'all.
You need to sit tight, please.
Hanging out here.
Sit tight.
I appreciate that.
Hanging out here so I can tell. All right? I love you guys. I appreciate what y'all do.
Hey, do me a favor, get his info. Get him on arm statement. He saw everything.
Okay, so you guys had, was the traffic stop up here? I heard you guys
Yeah,
out.
the guy was
guys
making
out together.
movements left and right. So we asked for consent. He said no, so we said get out of the vehicle.
For further movement.
For
Yes.
furtive movements.
That's fine, but let's get to how did we have aggravated battery?
So we were up there where our cars were.
Now this part is pretty horrible. They're going to charge the driver, Mr. Jarvis, with 2 counts of aggravated battery on a Leo with use of a deadly weapon. Both of those counts can be up to 15 years in prison. Not only that, he was charged with felony aggravated fleeing and eluding, and that count can be another 3 years in prison. So if he was to receive the max sentence on all 3 charges, we're looking at 33 years in prison. After Mr. Jarvis had just shared with the police officer, he's already spent 19 years of his life in prison. The cops had no sympathy and they're trying to pile it on. So they're first violating his rights. The stop is over. He's free to go. He's not detained. I don't have to sit here and talk to you. And now the cops are going to try and place a 33-year sentence on the life of this driver.
And he jumped back in the vehicle and said pretty much like, F you guys, and yanked it into drive while we were trying to yank him out, and took off, and like we couldn't let go. And I was able to let go of the car up there. And I like rolled down the roadway, and he was here.
This is where I take over now. I held on to the car. I held on. He was still driving. He lost control around here. I fell off. Once he hit something, I bounced up, rolled backwards. My back hit that. He went straight into the ditch. I went straight after him.
Basically, once he gassed, you guys couldn't let go.
Yeah, we weren't able to let go. Yeah.
Going too fast, yeah.
Okay, but you weren't in the car.
No, I was holding on.
We were like trying to yank him out of the car when he threw it in drive.
So basically, I was trying to hold on to the car.
He's ID'd.
Stolen property, yeah.
I have. They respond?
Yeah.
Can you get
If rescue or dispatch unit to report come in.
y'all okay though?
Just some road rash.
Man, missed my damn uniform.
How are you feeling right now?
Good.
Well, right now, your adrenaline's pumping.
Nah, I'm still good. The journal's good.
Yeah.
Any other scrapes and stuff?
Nothing serious, just my knee.
22, they're still en route. Looks like they're passing Walter Boulevard now.
Copy that.
You got a long 25 years ahead of you. Go to the hospital.
I can say that neither one of you were in the vehicle. And the door was open.
No, the door was open when he put it in drive. I tried to stop, pull him out at the same time, so I held on to the wheel, and that's when he pulled us off.
Yeah, he just yanked it in the drive and just stomped on it and took off. while we were both like in the vehicle.
I had one of his arms. He was trying to grab him, and he took his right hand because he was able to sit down and put it in drive. At that point, I couldn't let go, so I had to hold on to the wheel because I was afraid of getting run over. So I held on to the wheel. I tried to reach over and pull it in, put it in park, just try to stop it. Couldn't reach. I tried to put it in. I tried to use the other hand to try to get it to turn it off.
Where'd you have a hold of it?
I had a hold of like the door when I was trying to get hold of him because he took off and I wasn't trying to get ran over either.
So in the process of him putting it in drive, I try to yank him again.
And the primary reason we always say record the police, because in this case, the judge was able to take a look at the video and she determined that Mr. Jarvis's rights were violated. The traffic stop was over. In accordance with Rodriguez versus the United States, these cops had no lawful grounds to demand to search Mr. Jarvis's vehicle once the traffic stop has concluded, had concluded. Therefore, all charges were dropped, but they were not dropped until Mr. Jarvis had already spent 369 days behind bars. And that's the very unfortunate part. But a good thing that he was able to get the cameras and the videos, and the judge was able to see this, and the charges were dropped because he was actually looking at maximum, if it was to reach that level, up to 33 years in prison, which is absolutely ridiculous. Officer Tucker, the police officer who was on the driver's side, was later fired for a different situation, a different incident. And that incident involved him choking another citizen, because the citizen, after being arrested for DUI, began to throw racial slurs toward Officer Tucker. But the fact of the matter is this: you have to be able to control yourself. There's been several times on the job where I received racial slurs, and actually I remember one very clearly, very vividly. I was literally called a racial slur. I lost count at the 38th time. I was counting, and the crazy part is this: I literally laughed throughout the entire situation because it does not bother me, because I learned the best reaction is no reaction. And the more I just kind of laughed it off and did my job, the more angry the person became. Don't allow, as a police officer, you can't allow people to change your emotions, because when you change your emotions or the way that you're responding, now you lose your professionalism and you're not acting as a police officer. So that's, as a police officer, you have to be prepared for that. But he was fired because he lost control, and he put his hands around the throat of a citizen and he choked that citizen. So he was fired. Officer McKenzie, the officer that was on the passenger side, it was stated that he violated 3 department standards. He violated 3 department standards, and he only received a written reprimand. Again, a $3.5 million lawsuit was filed. I do not know at this point where that stands. I have not seen any updates, but I will keep my eyes open. I am very interested, and I'm sure you are too, to see how this one turns out. And if you have seen a turnout for this case, please, by all means, put it in the comment section or email me at Abiyah@WeThePeopleUniversity.com. I would love to hear about it. But always know your rights and always record the police. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.